Today we're going to settle which team is going to win the Stanley Cup Finals with a marble run race. Here's how it works. 2 teams from the West will advance and 2 teams from the East will advance to a final. Here is the first of 4 races for the West. And they're off. Vegas takes the early lead. Ooh, Winnipeg loses 4 spots. Now Colorado's in the lead. The Oilers just passed the Golden Knights to take second. Now the Golden Knights have passed them back. And the Kings pass the Predators at the finish line to take 7th. Here's the standings after the first of 4 races. The 2 teams above that red line are going to advance onto the finals. Let's take a look at the second race. And they're off. The Kings take the early lead, followed by Colorado and Dallas. Nashville gets bumped from 4th all the way down to 7th. Winnipeg gets past. Dallas overtakes the Kings to take the lead. Gonna be close. Ooh, horrible hit by the Oilers as they drop down to 7th place. Colorado started the race well, but they end up in last. Currently, Vegas and Dallas are the 2 teams that will advance, but there are teams that are hot on their tail. Here is the third of 4 races. And here we go. Vegas passes Nashville to take the lead. Vancouver and Winnipeg jump up into 2nd and 3rd. Now Winnipeg has the lead, followed by Vegas, Vancouver, Nashville, Edmonton, Colorado. Dallas is coming in, and LA is going to end up in last in the 3rd race. Now that is going to change the leaderboard as Dallas is bumped down to 4th and Vancouver moves up to 2nd. Winnipeg is right on their tail as we enter the 4th and final race of the West. And here we go. Who is going to become the top 2 teams to advance onto the finals? The Avalanche take the early lead. Now Winnipeg are now your leaders. The Oilers just dropped 2 places. Ooh, now Vancouver is in last. That could impact their standings. Nice pass by LA. Vegas overtakes. And Vancouver limps to the finish line. Vancouver choked with their 1 point and they do not advance out of the West. Vegas and Winnipeg are the 2 teams that will advance out to the West and will meet their 2 opponents from the East. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Marvel Run content. And here is the East with the first of 4 races, and here we go. Carolina passed Tampa Bay to take the lead. Capitals overtake the Islanders. Now Lightning have the lead once again. What a race by the Islanders as they move to 3rd place. Florida and Boston are battling it out. Wow, the Islanders take 2nd, and the Rangers round it out in last place. Very entertaining first of 4 races by the East. Currently, Tampa and the Islanders are the ones that are going to be expected to advance. But let's take a look at the second race. It's lights out and away we go. Boston takes the early lead in this race. The Rangers pass 2 teams to now lead the race. Toronto gets passed by the Capitals. Boston is now in 2nd. Ooh, the Islanders lose 3 places at the final straightaway, and Carolina passes Tampa at the finish line. This is a tough competition as only 3 points separate 1st to 7th place. Sorry, Toronto. And here's now the 3rd of 4 races. And we're off. Toronto has the early lead. The Islanders move up to 2nd. The Rangers are now in 6th. The Rangers are now in 4th. Holy cow, the Rangers are now in 3rd. It's Tampa, Carolina, New York. Tampa passes up to 6th and Boston barely gets it at the end to 7th. This is a tough competition as there's a 3-way tie and only 5 points separate all 8 teams. This is really going to come down to this 4th and final race to see who advances. All right, here we go. Carolina leads the final race. Rangers, one of the leaders, is in 7th place. They are going to need to make their way through the crowd if they're going to have a chance. Boston, Carolina battling it out. Rangers are now in 5th. Oh my, Rangers were in 7th and ended the race in 2nd place. Boston and Florida couldn't cross the finish line and received 0 points. That last race really was the deciding factor as Washington, Toronto, Tampa, and Islanders just missed out on advancing. Carolina and the Rangers are going to meet Vegas and Winnipeg in a 4-race final, and we'll decide who is going to be the winner. Here's the first of 4 races in the finals, and we're off. Carolina wearing red is now the leader. Winnipeg wearing white is right behind them. Rangers do the rope-a-dope on Winnipeg to get second. It's Carolina, New York, Winnipeg, and Vegas. Vegas needs to make a move. Ooh, what a pass by Vegas on the Jets to take third. The Jets barely had enough fuel to cross the finish line. The Carolina Hurricanes take maximum points to improve their chances of winning the Stanley Cup. Here is the second of 4 races, and we're off. New York takes the early lead, then Winnipeg, then Vegas, then Carolina. Carolina's in a distant last place, very different from the first race in the finals. Rangers holding off Vegas and Winnipeg. Vegas passes Winnipeg to take second place. New York Rangers win. And the Hurricanes pass the Jets at the very end of the race. Winnipeg was very disappointing as they started the race in second and ended up in last. And it looks like New York, Carolina, and Vegas are the only 3 teams that have a chance of winning the Stanley Cup with 2 races remaining. The third race. And here we go. The New York Rangers are in the lead once again. Winnipeg passes Vegas onto turn 2. Some more contact between the teams. New York doing a masterful job of controlling this race. It's getting tight here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, the Rangers choke and the Jets and Knights overtake to get first and second. The Rangers could have really put their competition to bed. They're still in the lead, but their advantage is marginal as they're ahead of Vegas by 1 and Carolina by 2. This is our 4th and final race to decide who will win the Stanley Cup. And they're off. Carolina's in first, Vegas is in second, Winnipeg's in third, and the Rangers is in last. Some contact between Winnipeg and New York. Carolina controlling this race and having really an exceptional race. Ooh, the leaderboard is definitely going to change up with this race as New York comes up in last place. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Take a look at the leaderboard. Carolina and Las Vegas both are tied. So there's going to be a 1-race playoff between those 2 teams, and whoever wins this race will be the Stanley Cup champion. And they're off. Carolina with a horrible start. That means Vegas is going to take the early lead. There's a bit of contact between the 2 teams in turn 2. Carolina trying to make a pass, but Vegas is shutting the door on them. This really is anyone's race, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the final straightaway. And Vegas, the Vegas Golden Knights edges out Carolina Hurricanes to win the final playoff race and is now your Stanley Cup champion. Congratulations to the Vegas Golden Knights on winning. And there you have it, my friends. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. If you haven't subscribed, hit that circle on the right. And to watch another one of my videos, hit that rectangle on the left. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.